Most people fail to reach success not just because they're lazy, but because they do not have feedback loops. If you don't know what a feedback loop is, I'm happy that you clicked on this video because we're going to go over exactly what a feedback loop is and how constructive criticism can help you achieve all of your goals. If you're new here, my name is Justin, and I'm documenting my process on achieving my goals. And this is a self-improvement journey that I'm sharing with you guys. There's no fluff, nothing along those lines. It's just specifically the lessons that I learn in my day-to-day actions. And I'm hoping that you guys are able to learn from my mistakes and achieve your goals even faster than I am. First off, you guys will be covering feedback loops. So what feedback loops are is something when you take an action, get a result, review the result, and change it next time. So you make adjustments to your actions based on the results that you get and what you see in those results. And that is the 1% improvement that I constantly talk about. You do not have to change 100% in one day, but if you change 1% every single day, the compounding is absolutely insane. And if you're not doing this already, you need to be doing this in almost anything and everything you're doing, because that's how you build skills and how you will overall achieve your goals. So let's take it for a YouTube video, for example. If you're not getting any views, the only thing that really matters at that point is, okay, if I'm not getting any views, what's holding me back? So you look at the analytics of the video and you see that people are not clicking on your video, hence no views. So you look at the thumbnail and you're like, dang, okay, well, what's wrong with this? And you start looking up skills, say watching videos, learning about thumbnails, seeing like, oh yeah, my thumbnails actually suck. And then so you slowly, incrementally change your thumbnails by doing 1% better each time you make a thumbnail. So then you can start seeing like, okay, now I'm getting clicks, but people aren't staying around. So now you're getting clicks on your video, but no one's actually wanting to watch your video. So then you go through the whole process like, okay, well, what's my hook? Is my hook good enough? Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, now why am I losing people 2 minutes into the video? And that's when you start learning about scripting and editing and all those types of things. And it's just a feedback loop. And the best way you can do this is getting constructive criticism. If you know someone who can look over your work, whatever your work may be, it could be your speaking ability, it could be your YouTube videos, if that's something that you're pursuing, it could be the way that you run, it could be the way that you throw a football, it could be the way that you're working out in the gym, or the way you cook your food. There's not a specific thing, because this works for everything. So getting into the other part, so constructive criticism. So the word constructive criticism, for some reason, is just a bad word or a bad phrase in this day and age. People get their egos hurt. They feel like people are attacking them, when it's just people are just trying to help each other. When you say constructive criticism, there is a way to deliver constructive criticism, or you can stop being soft, realistically. Constructive criticism has to be looked at in the right way by you as an individual. If someone tells you that your videos suck, ask them why. If it's because they just don't like you, then cool, okay, you can't please everyone. But if they say because it was boring, what was boring about it? Well, this and this, cool, thank you. And now you can start to improve on that. Or if someone says that your three-pointer is not good enough because your form's off and all you do is, toss bricks at the board, then you're like, oh, thank you. Now you can work on your three-pointer, right? And so constructive criticism is literally the most important thing when you're trying to achieve success. And the best thing about that is that you can set up those feedback loops for yourself by analyzing the work that you put out. And that's like one of my favorite things to do. If I'm struggling in my environment to, say, read a book or do something along those lines, I can analyze that and see what works well for me, what doesn't work well for me. How can I improve myself on reading this book? Is it sitting at the table? Is it going out and sitting at a coffee shop to read my book? Whatever it is, I can take the information that I have from my previous actions, review it, and try to improve upon it so that I can be more productive and be successful in the end of the road. So there's one thing that I want to challenge you guys with. I want you guys to figure out your own feedback loop on one item, whether that's money, fitness, content, or just like discipline on a daily basis. And I want you guys to build a feedback loop that you guys go through each day and every day. So what this is going to look like is you are going to pick one of those categories. You're going to take the action on it and just ask yourself, how was that? Okay, why did I do it this way? Why did I do it this way? What was the result? I wonder, if I do it this way, will this improve the quality of that? And you can also This is like part of the habits for 2026. You can learn new skills in that area. So like if you are struggling, let's say struggling with thumbnails, you can be like, okay, well this week I'm going to watch or a thumbnail video on how to create thumbnails once a day, take ideas, take notes, and try to implement them myself, and then go from there. And that is improving by 1%. And that's also improving on discipline. That's taking a vote for your future. Like everything ties together. You'll see that once you start diving into your ghost mode and doing like that. Everything that you're learning ties together all in one. But I challenge you to pick one item, create a feedback loop, and then actually write this down in your journal. Again, everything ties in together. If you create that feedback loop, if it's about money, you write down exactly how you spent money that day, exactly what caused you to spend money that day. How can I negate spending money that day? How can I save it? How can I invest it? And you just go along that line, and you do that feedback loop every single day for 7 days, and then tell me if that habit of yours or that skill of yours has improved, because I guarantee you it does. So if you tune in this video and you want to grow faster, you need to make sure that you are not relying on just motivation. You need to rely on feedback loops and constructive criticism. So I just challenge you to pick a habit, ask for feedback, look for feedback by yourself, and actually start implementing change so that you can start seeing the improvement. And you don't have to change something every single day. Some things take longer, that's for you to decide. But you need to start taking accountability for the way that things are turning out, and the best way to do that is through feedback loop. If you comment right now what you're working on, I will come up with a feedback loop in the comments, something short and simple for you to document it, measure it, and also see how you can improve it. So if you are doing that right now, make sure you just drop it down in the comment, and I'll do my best to help you out. Without further ado, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.